welcome to another episode of Deadline. Listen, we are here today with some fabulous people. We are just excited about what's happening. And I think you probably heard our intro coming in, cool and water. So we have to let cool heads prevail because you know what? Our subject matter today is that's not cool. And we need some cool and water to let the temperature go down just a little bit. Why? Because there's so much of this bullying going on in our world. As a matter of fact, I almost think I'm in church somewhere. Let me take my hat off. But listen, y'all, keeping it on the real. Bullying has never been cool. There's so many reasons that people go that route of bullying because they feel that it gives them the power over someone else. It feels as though that they are able to rule. But in any level, at any time, it's not cool. So we have decided and was inspired more so by God our Father to actually put this out now about the stage production That's Not Cool. And people said, why you have bullies never win when they do win? Because at the end of the day, they don't win because it comes back. You will reap what you sow. And people, you better wake up and realize that you will reap what you sow. It's never been, in my experience, to have someone to always to bully. I've been bullied. I know what it's like to be bullied. I know what it's like for your money to be taken away from you, lunch and otherwise. I know what it is not to want to go outside because you're afraid that the boys from the hood may come around and before you know it, you're back in the house. I know what it's like to be bullied even in college, even in the workplace. Bullying is all the way around. And today, more than ever, we have it from our former, well, but I get political, but no, I might as well go ahead and say it. We have it from our former president, Donald John Trump or whatever, J. Trump. Bully pulpit used one of the greatest forums in this country that we have. And it has hurt so many people. We don't know our right from wrong today because we've accepted. But you know what? It stops now. And today, I'm just so happy to be here with some of our leading actors and actresses from the stage production That's Not Cool that's going to be coming and taking place in the city of Roselle, and it's going to come back here to Newark, New Jersey. And listen, you want to be there. You want to be in the place. You want to actually see this production because it speaks to the heart of the people. I don't know about you, but Mace, he's one of the leading actors. I got to ask him. I got to ask him. How does it feel to be bullied?
It's not a great feeling at all. It makes you very scared. It doesn't make you feel any great. You constantly have to worry about telling your parents or having them contact the principal and then the bully getting back at you. It's not cool at all, and it definitely does make them have power over you and control you and call you lots of names and stuff that you don't like. I do not encourage bullying at all.
Wow. Listen, a child shall lead them. And from this particular age, don't you know many are being troubled and bullied, and some have even contemplated suicide because they have and feel they have nowhere to go. In the state of New Jersey, and I'm sure across the country, there is no bullying tolerance at all in our schools. But somewhere along the line, it may have gotten lax or people have just forgotten about it because they see something, they don't say anything. But I want to encourage, we want to encourage you to make sure you speak up because bullying of any kind is simply not cool. We have our leading actress here, none other than Sonia Tynes with us. And believe it or not, she's a former educator. Matter of fact, let me erase that. Not former, because she's always educating us. So, Sister Tynes, how do you feel about bullying?
Well, as a retired school teacher, I've seen the effects of bullying, and like as we say, it's really not cool. People are made to feel less than. Children are made to feel insecure. But the point is that, hurt people So people who do the bullying, most of the time I think they've been bullied or they're going through something. So we really need to get some help for these kids because, and not just kids, like you said, you get older, you can be bullied in the workforce, you know. So it's really a serious topic. I'm so honored to be part of this production that not only shows the effects of bullying, but we're providing information on how to get help if you are being bullied or you're feeling a certain kind of way and you need to reach out. So this is a really, really important topic. One more thing I like to say is in the play we talk about, me as the teacher, talk about having acceptance and respect for everyone. Like we're all not the same. God made us different, but we have to understand that we need to accept each other and show respect. So this is really important. Come out and see this play, this stage play. It is awesome. It will change your life.
It definitely will change your life, ladies and gentlemen. And again, we are just so honored and so blessed to be here today. And we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't from our brother. We call our brother from the mother or just a brother. He's just been a blessing to us. And I thought, believe it or not, I thought he was trying to bully me. But nevertheless, we have here none other than the executive producer of this show and why we're here today that gave us the opportunity to come and share with you this message. Because it is about respect and acceptance. And as she says in the actual play, you got to come see it. The first way to begin to show respect is that you must respect yourself. If you don't respect yourself, you sure won't respect anyone else. And forget acceptance. Acceptance is right out the window. The key to it is respect. And so I respect this man today that gave us this opportunity to come to you and talk about this stage production that's coming up on next Friday and Saturday, which is the 12th and the 13th of April, 2024. We'll give you more information, but now we want to yield to the man himself, Poochie Hill.
I don't know really how to follow your lead after that there, Pastor, but I will say this here. Bullying is not cool because primarily it's been brought to your attention that the bully lacks something that he has or she has not, because it can be a female. They lack something that they were not blessed to obtain. Well, we've said enough about bullying. We're going to get into this production because I think it's something that young people, old people, those in church, those that are not in church, just socially, the concept of what we're dealing with now and the aspect of speaking of bullying. Bullying, I'm pretty sure with the Webster Dictionary was speaking the aspect of taking advantage of someone that cannot speak for themselves, protect themselves, or not acknowledgeable of the fact that they're being abused, misused, and ridiculed at the same time. So I'm going to go to the gentleman here that I know that's been pretty prolific and pretty good in front of that camera, Mr. Mason. How does it feel to have such a talent and such support?
It feels good. I definitely do feel like I want to improve that talent and grow better at that talent and share my talent with the world. I do want to become famous and make it big inside of Hollywood. But that's kind of what I really want to do, and I'm really good at acting. I can do a lot of stuff, like I can almost cry sometimes, like on cue.
Well, I'm going to cue you with this here. First of all of us in the studio would like to applaud you for, first of all, I know your father. And your father came from rough beginnings and became the youngest in the country on a school board, president. And I want to applaud you in unison with everyone else for the fact that you chose to make the right decisions instead of the wrong decisions. That within itself has such courage at such an early age. Do not stop. All things are obtainable through you, through prayer, through belief, and through diligency. Now, moving from you, Miss T, how are you?
I'm fine.
How does it feel to be the lead actress in this here, which you being an educator, and you've seen bullying on so many different levels in the aspect of from work to lunch money to clothing to disrespect to your profession, and you had to deal with it that way, then deal with the parents?
Like I said, I am honored to be part of this production. As a school teacher, I've seen it all. So this is like a natural thing for me that I have this role and I'm able to just be myself in this role. But yeah, this is it's very, very important. I have seen it all. Even the actors in the play, they try to challenge me too. Right? And I'm on it. But yeah, very, very important topic. There's some sensitive issues in this play. And on a personal note, I have had experience. One of the scenes in the play is a girl who has been bullied and she wants to take her life. And unfortunately, I've had a similar situation in my life. So it really touches home. So it's really important that this gets out and that we have to do better. We have to do better.
Have to do better.
We have to provide our kids with what we need to provide them with so that they don't feel like they have to, bully to get ahead. And we have to provide programs that will allow children to talk it out and tell what's going on so we can get help. It's important to be able to reach out to get help. So I love that this play is giving us an awareness of it and some avenues that we could tap into to get some help.
And I like that you said that because the play is more so like a reawakening and an awareness, because I'm told through my investigation, or my research, that the bullying tolerance is in every school in New Jersey and is mandated by the state. But yet, we have an unprecedented number, alarming statistics that tells us that it is growing more and more each and every day. So I wonder whether or not within our schools, are we really paying attention? Are we doing what we need to do to be advocates for our young, or our students rather? Because if they don't feel that there's a safe place or a safe space, it's continuing to happen. How many times are our educators, and I don't want to sound bad, but are our educators turning their head because it's common to them? It's, oh, that's nothing but Joe. Oh, that's Sally. But understand the signs of what leads them. So our production is to remind them to wake up, because we are losing our youth at such an alarming rate. And partly, for this particular part, is because of bullying. And they have no safe space.
Well, a question that comes into play is, how much does mental health play